Okay, sorry I am a little bit late. I got from home and made food and basically ended up running late eating. Like I said, I might more push stream back more to target 12:30, because that just seems to be more or less the time I keep running into. Also did some dailies in that in an MMO. But I did that while I was eating. But we are going to do more Starfield. I want to see something real quick, actually. Steam and library. Downloads. I want to see if they have released any sort of patch. Because Jedi Survivor has received another patch notes. There's 7 patches in a game that released less than 7 months ago, I believe. Why is this not working? What? Steam? Hello? Did the window freeze? Downloads. No, there was not any sort of update for Starfield, which is not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all, because that means we're still going to be dealing with the optimization issues. Hey, my stream elements bot actually spoke up in chat. That's the first time it's done that in like 5 or 6 streams at least. There we go. Already the frame issues start. I am considering next time I'm off just taking apart my PC basically just long enough to throw the SSD in and then put it and then actually start, utilizing it. I have to manually press E instead of just double clicking on the save file for some reason. At the very least, if I do end up doing that, I'll be able to transfer my games onto my SSD. Which will have a much easier time loading the games. Forgot we were level 5, jeez. We still haven't left the first world either. That said, I do also want to... I'm also tempted to do pickpocketing off screen. Basically, I'm pretty sure every NPC has a static inventory. Maybe not just like the random generic civilians, but like the guards probably have a random static thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably reinstall Starfield onto an SSD. Oh, apparently... Yeah, it looks like these issues that we're seeing are because the game is on an HDD instead of an SSD, which is fucking depressing. So that means I am indeed going to have to... Oh dear. I hit the wrong thing! That means I am indeed going to have to probably take my PC apart and... God, I don't want to do that. It's gonna take an hour. Because I had to shut my PC down. Obviously, I had to shut my PC down, and I had to actually open it up, then plug everything... Or, well, unplug everything, and open the PC up, and then plug in the SSD, and then I had to worry about if the SSD... Alright, if the SSD will work with my PC. These are completed, right? Yes. Yes, okay, these are the completed ones. Alright, let's go ahead and do one small step. Which is this way. Alright, I might take tomorrow off and do that. And then... The problem is, obviously, once I actually sit down and do that, it's gonna be such an enormous pain.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. Find them, Scout.
They're in old labs, got it.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
3, 4, 5... Five on 6, laser pistol, laser rifle, laser cutter, minigun, and that was my heal. Oops. I also should steal some stuff so that whenever we get a companion that can wear armor, we will just have better stuff. Some people have apparently been having the same issues
Captain, everyone will be in the library. Just
with
inside. If Barrett
SSDs.
were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now. And
Probably.
he hopes you'll make this place your home.
They're probably using external SSDs.
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
Play nice. Just a little friendly conversation. That's all.
Who the hell is Sarah? Alright, well, what's up here? Requires key, requires key. I'm getting the itch to go pickpocket everyone, especially because there is that one shot there. There are those two items at the supply depot store, I believe is what it's called, that cost like a total of 60,000, and we're well, more like 65,000, but whatever. Howdy.
We appear to have a visitor.
Vasco is no longer following us. Uh-huh.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the
I
artifact.
see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
You're probably
But
not
that didn't
wrong.
happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
I saw some kind of vision, but I don't know. How many times has this happened? Who else has had these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not, what's the doubt? Honestly, expect us to be fair.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe,
I'm
why
purposely
couldn't it
walking.
be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus?
Oh great, it's Conan Ward's Ultimate Mystery
think it's
again,
time we
but
tested
this
it.
time it's the entire universe.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to
Wait
imagine,
a minute.
we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, but
Oh
they've
my
only
God, that's
mentioned...
it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming
They've
together.
only mentioned 2 people with
That energy
visions.
that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Yeah, this is
Just 1,000
fucking
credits for our little
weird.
wager?
I'm getting my shotgun ready.
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
I'm
So-
always ready.
Are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle
I
now.
bumped my phone against my monitor. You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
I guess I'm in.
You should take
Otherwise,
some
we
time
wouldn't
to
have a
get settled in.
game.
Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
I already have one of those. Is that enough to level me up? Nope. Not even. Hi.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Hang on, I had to read your mind.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
What do you think the vision I saw was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
This wasn't random synapses firing. It means something.
Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
But wait, what about this third artifact that you guys had? Did it not happen with the third person? You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
How would organic resources help you help with learning about the artifacts?
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Oh. Okay, I've got some organic substances for you.
Okay, let's take a look.
Resources. Sealant. Wait. I don't want to get rid of that. I'm selling the sealant for 24. Never mind. Sell from ship inventory. I have. Yeah, this is not what I thought. Okay, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Alright, I'm going to exit this dialogue.
Stay safe, okay?
Because it said. Okay. I'm assuming the place to stay thing. I hit the wrong button. I'm assuming the whole place to stay thing.
Kind of a personal question, Walter. You don't seem to spend much time at home. How is that not a problem for your wife?
It's true. I am away from home quite a bit. Apparently, I've become rather cranky when I'm not able to participate in Constellation's little adventures. It has been determined that for the long-term health of our relationship, then I am better off here, rather than simply making things worse at home.
Okay, then. I guess if you're both okay with it.
Man, he sounds very bitter about
Take
that.
note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
The drinks are at least free.
Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Nice. What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Sorry, I had to unplug the power thingy. What kind of, the portable battery pack I have, what kind of company is Stroud
Most well known
Eklund?
for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
If the division I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
This isn't where I'd expected to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud-Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Alright, well. Oh, I can speak with
next
Kelton. Nice. Soil bots. I can take that and have it.
Another round of invoices coming in soon.
Wooden dog, Art
Never
Deco
ends,
sun
does it?
sculpture,
Dare I ask what I'm paying for
some
now?
faces.
Fuel isn't free,
I feel
I'm
like I've
afraid.
been waiting my whole life for this.
Artifact hunt is
Constellation, the artifacts.
Sometimes I
That
think you
doesn't
want
sound
to keep
crazy,
me around
does
because
it?
I pay for it.
Sounds a little crazy that you've been waiting your whole life for this.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
What brought you Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
I don't know. It's been like a week since I saw that. I know it's important. I can feel it.
It
I'm
has to be, right?
guessing.
All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
These artifacts all come out of caves.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Take care of yourself.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running.
Can I steal the violin?
Like this?
I do not.
Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Hey, have you been up to the eye recently?
Huh. Guess it's been a while. Why?
Oh, I just...
Hang on. I need to check my inventory real quick. My GPU is being a jet engine. Constellation basic boost pack.
know how he does it. Up there, all over.
I hope you are satisfied with the
Some people love
quarters
that kind of
available
space.
to you.
Pun intended.
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
How long have you been a part of Constellation?
I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
Do you miss Barrett?
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing.
Protecting Barrett must have been quite the
Barrett
challenge.
has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. It is therefore evident that my efforts have been successful. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my intervention has been in any given situation.
What do you mean by outpost
The
development?
exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
What kind of advanced structures could I
The
build?
scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
Sounds useful. That's right. It sounds like on a planet. Actually, how do I know if a planet has the resources I
A
need?
planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce.
Sounds useful. Try it out. That
The
sounds
blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
I could use you on my crew.
Captain,
Let's go.
I will proceed to my assigned post.
Manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which will enhance your ship or outposts. Sure.
Cap-
I need my...
I am relieved you have given up on care.
Give me my... What? Oh, did I store all my guns already? I guess so.
Goodbye, Captain.
Yeah, I must have stored the... oh, you know what? I remember I bought a... I'm thinking of something else. What's up?
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
What exactly is Constellation? What do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems, dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
Well, I still need some time to get settled.
I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know when.
Hi, Noelle... So I said something about a place for me to stay?
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten what...
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit tab instead of caps lock. Video game, please.
Here.
Oh.
Do you require my assistance?
No, I require Bethesda to fucking make us match walk speeds with other NPCs. Look at this! She's going so much faster than... She's going fast. She walks faster than we walk, but we run faster than she walks. Like, look! You see how far ahead she is already?
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Is that the room? Do we have to walk by the bar? It is not that.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still.
Chronomark watch case. Storage, nice. Plant. Cocktail tumblers. Moby Dick. The close link will be. Oh, that just auto-takes the books. Jeez. I pressed E and I also pressed tab. Ugh. What? Why can't I add Spain? There we go. I pressed Q and nothing happened. There, I guess. Alright. I'm hoping soon we'll get the Adoring Fan. The audio broke again. The frame rate broke again. Constellation Fall Guide 1 permanently reduces fall damage by 5%. Yes.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
Where are the other? Where are more cons of these?
Hey.
Alright, I guess I'm ready to go.
We're just at the beginning of this mystery, and you're going to be there for it.
I guess I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Good. A chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us.
Why is there screen
I'm going to be
tearing?
sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
What do I get out of this anyway? Constellation of the solar. Okay, is that just a lighting glitch? Or is that actual screen tearing? I can't tell. Hang on. Okay, it's a lighting glitch. That is so bizarre. This must be like something. This must be him looking at her at just the right angle to trigger this. What do I get out of this anyway? Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Alright, got it. You and me till we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
That sounds reckless. An organization should have rules.
Those are the rules. Advance humanity's knowledge to the best of your ability. As long as you do that, I'm not here to judge you. Now, let's you and I get over to Mast.
Sarah Morgan is available for your crew, and she is now our companion. That's...
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
How did you know there was an artifact on Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Not at all.
What do you consider your areas of expertise?
You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Is there anything you like to do for fun besides exploring?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us.
Sure.
Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
Sorry, I'm getting a potentially important text message. Sorry, a friend of mine was, I guess, going to hang out with my cousin, and apparently my cousin did not answer the door.
Wrong?
Oh. But my guess is that cousin of mine is, that's all
I hope
now,
you got something
is
out of that.
asleep because it is 1:30 a.m. That's it.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a potentially important
How can I
text
be of
message.
service, Captain?
I don't want to get too more into the details, but unlock with lodge key. Unlocked with lodge key. That leads to New Atlantis. Alright. Holy crap, this person will not stop texting me. I'm turning my fucking phone off. Okay. There. I don't know how many times that got fucking heard, but this person would not stop fucking texting me. I'm not, like...
Defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities.
It's either that or block the
And
person.
to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Welcome to Mast.
Howdy.
If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What exactly is the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Maybe later. We have Constellation business to discuss first.
Alright. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which
Huh.
admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
What's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Who's this Moira?
Oh, he goes way back. I think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Wow, that is quite old. He's double digits instead of, like, in the thousands, potentially. If he's on patrol, he could be putting the item at risk.
What? Nah. Sol system is as quiet as a coffin. It'll be fine.
That means it's not going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle it. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
I think you can tell me about Sidonia.
Yeah, bring a coloring book. Get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Did Moira say where he found this ornament of his?
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Well, thanks for your help.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Prodigal
No,
children?
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
I wouldn't mind having a house in New Atlantis, but at the same time, that also kind of defeats the purpose of having a lodge in New Atlantis. Or lodgings. Oops. I thought...
Been a long...
For some reason, I saw the talk to what the other person pop up.
Until later.
And thought that I needed to just talk to her. What? Why is this...
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a fire.
Are you some kind of an acrobat?
Yes. Alright, I guess let's go to the spaceport for now. Person is pestering me about my cousin. I'm like, dude, I don't have time to... Great, now my... now my phone is bugged. I'm like, dude, I don't have time, like, I don't have the... Like, I don't need to check in on my cousin at 1 o'clock in the at 1:30 in the morning. The guy is probably asleep. Because humans are not nocturnal by nature. As a matter of fact, working night shifts has actually been proven very detrimental to your health. Fun fact.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat.
Why?
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it!
Oh, you're the adoring fan.
Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
Two of those are very heavy embellishments. I just joined Constellation. I'm hardly a shining star.
Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head.
Thanks, I stole it.
Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
You changed your routine?
Oh, yes. Normally I start my day by drinking 4 cups of coffee and stuffing my face with chunks. But after being inspired by your story, I thought to myself, what would the great and powerful hero of Vectera do? And so instead, I went for a jog. I ran and I ran and I ran, picturing you in the distance, like a North Star.
Once again, very heavy embellishment.
To find you were actually real. By the light of Polaris, it must be fate.
Agreed, this was clearly destiny.
I know,
I signed up for
right?
this, and now it's
you
time to
can
face the
try to
consequences
fight
of my
destiny,
actions.
But you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick?
I'm looking at the
Whatever
weightlifting
I
at 2
say,
stars,
you're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
and I'm liking it. If you're going to be my sidekick, won't you need a costume?
Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew.
Do you one better. I'm gonna
Until
get you
then,
some real armor,
maybe I
guy.
can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one.
No need for that, but welcome aboard.
You won't be disappointed.
Change adoring fans assignment to Frontier? Yes. Oh my gosh, Sarah has so much. He has concealment immediately? Holy crap! Okay, so let me iterate just how insane that is. I hit the wrong thing. This'll work. Physical. Concealment. We've spent 2. So we have to have 12 perts in physical. That's an end-game skill that the adoring fan has. That is insane. Unfortunately, we don't have free reign of utilizing the Adoring Fan just yet. However... No, not the commercial. No, none of those actually. I need to go into the wells. Oh lag. Oh my lag. Oh my lag. I said the wells, but it's the well. Alright, so she doesn't care if we steal. Hello, random citizen. Oh, the lag is real. The lag is real. Ooh, some shotgun ammo. Yoink. Just have to, nice. Nice. That's a little awkward. Space trucker pack. You see marine pack. F5. There we go. This guy also had some space marine helmets, I think. Navigator, deep space, star roamer, navigator. I thought, did he not have marine helmets? Oh, he has another marine pack here. Ooh. That will be incredibly good to have. I just need to close the door here. F5. Hit boop. Hit. Hit boop. Eh. 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 Don't mind me, I am just kicking this to where I can go, like, right here. deep core helmet will be good too. I could have sworn one of these was a marine one. Guess it doesn't really matter though. Oop. Alright. How much weight do I have actually? I may go ahead and steal another. Yeah, I'll go ahead and nab us another deep core star armor. What does a star armor have? A quick save real quick. Oh. Detected, huh? Yoink, yoink. We don't really need this, but I guess I can take it just in case. I can take it and sell it. Yeah, I'll take it and sell it. Alright, now we just have to go clear the stolen tags. It's interesting that they re-roll items like that. It honestly makes me think I should hold off on stealing stuff until I find legendaries.
Space? Must be cool. I never get to go to space.
Dropping a quick save. The game's not gonna like it.
Not your ship that landed not too long ago? It sure is something.
It's,
Even in the well, the trade authority continues to flourish. Oh, makes you sick, doesn't it?
I don't know why that.
The trade authority has access to goods and services.
Yeah. I've heard the sales pitch before, lady. I have things to sell to you.
Of course.
Bam. No weapons, actually. Just a couple of spacesuits. This one and this one. Packs. Helmets. And now we buy back. Mirrored deep mining pack. Reflect 4% chance to reflect attacks. 20% boosted O2 capacity. 25 radiation resistance. Alright.
Pleasure dealing with you.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A&P skinny, or heaven forbid, an MS.
Oh, look. My nose is... as clean as can currently be allowed. That is such a weird bug on the icon. Maybe it's not a bug though. Maybe it's intended, an intentional thing. Alright, let's, go ahead and make our way towards the spaceport. The hunter. Who are you? I didn't start wanted, so...
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
It's an impressive suit. Where'd you get that suit anyway?
I guess you could say I've always had it. Once you've been all over, like I have, you might find yourself in something like this too.
It's an impressive suit, if a little intimidating.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
I'm guessing you're a mercenary, then, or military.
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
There's a whole philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there?
Well, you're on to me.
That's bleak. Plenty of people are out there helping each other.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Alright, have a good one, dude. I saw the obvious important NPC. I wonder if you're wanted and you talk to him, does he just attack you on sight? Because the adoring fan just kind of materialized.
You're out there a lot, right?
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Well, yeah. That makes sense. Let's go.
Good day, Captain.
Alright.
Return soon.
Where is the adoring fan? Oh. Also, can I have more than one follower?
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave? Hmm?
I guess take your time. There's only one bed, apparently.
This adventure was good. Great. Fantastic. A moment in time we'll treasure forever. I'm thinking all three.
Mind if I ask you some personal questions? I want to know more about this guy.
Of course. I am sworn to tell you the truth, and nothing but.
He knows so much about me.
Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was all over the news. But I believe that's only the beginning. The first chapter in a 437-book anthology documenting your greatness.
That's a very
It's only a
specific
matter of
number.
time before they start writing it. I'll be counting the seconds until they do. 1001, 1002.
Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like coffee, I like tea, and I like worshipping the ground you walk on. Well, you technically don't walk. Angels tend to glide.
I have no more questions at the moment. You're not romantically interested in me, are you?
Oh, don't worry. My love for you is completely platonic. Unbreakable? Yes. Unyielding? Absolutely. Romantic? Oh, God, no. I would never sully something so pure with something so ordinary.
Alright. I have no more questions for now.
Great. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Not right now.
Back to work, then.
You know what? Actually, here. Let's trade gear.
Yes. Take all my things. No strings attached.
Actually, I'm going to be giving you things. Neo City Hustler outfit. Oh. And he has some 27 caliber ammo. You, my friend. Wait. Huh? Oh, yeah, here we go. Here you go. Have one of these. Have... You can keep your current thing. You can have... Do I want to do the incendiary one? Or do I want... I have the This one's just so much better overall, man. It's... Here. Here. Packs. You can have this marine pack. Alright, and that should be good. For now. Just for now. Alright, there we go.
Being part of your crew is just the best.
Let's trade gear. I gave the fan the spacesuit because...
I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
What? Oh, whoops. Alright, I hit the wrong button.
Glad to haul whatever you need.
I hit tab instead of Q. There you go. You can have, I guess I'll keep the deep mining pack. Dude, the Constellation one's just better. Like, all the way. .25 radiation resistance, however, is really good. Compared to equipped. That's comparing to my equipped. Here, have this. Just take this. I think I could have sold those. Oops. Too late now.
Bye-bye.
Now, it's funny that they said that the Adoring Fan will join our crew no matter what, but we had the option to reject him.
You are the greatest. No, better than the greatest. I know that's grammatically impossible, but
Overflow.
somehow you managed to do it.
Ooh, nice. Need iron. Nice. Ooh, sweet. Okay. Oop. Go back under here. This is blocked. We need weapon engineering, grip and stock mods, muzzle mods. Okay, we need weapon engineering, overflow. Nice. Sealant. We did not get any overflow. Sad. Optic and laser mods. We don't have chloris silenes, so we can't do those yet. We can do helmet mods. We don't actually... Yeah, here. We will do what we can for... Overflow. Ooh, we got 2. And we completed it! Nice! Nice! Awesome. That is actually amazing. Medical treatment. We have aluminum. We definitely have it. We don't have antimicrobial. Huh? How do we not have antimicrobial? What? Performance enhancement as well? Argon. I like that we. I mean, I like that we are getting these things. Overflow. Awesome. We got. Oh, wow. Decoration. Robots. We have exactly 2 of these. Excellent. We've unlocked robotics 2. We need to level up stuff. Alright. We can put iron in here, we can put sealant in here. Old Earth cuisine. I can't believe we don't have any red meat at all. Antimicrobial. But now I want to go. Hold on. Starfield. Weapon. Workbench. Basement of the lodge. Okay.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
He probably doesn't. Hi, I'm glitched.
Scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Hang on, can I fast travel to the lodge from here? No, but I can fast travel to the... Oh, wait. I can't... I should be able to, yeah. Yep, there we go. Yes, fast travel to the lodge. Before we go adding stuff to my ship, I think we're gonna need a bigger ship. Right now we have a decent crew for the ship for the size ship that we have. We have 4 people that are decently armed. Oop. Well, 3 people in a robot. And on a ship that size, yeah. So the big thing about the Adoring Fan is because the Adoring Fan loves our character so much, that just means that our empath perk, like all of our perks when we did characters
I don't mind bunking on
building,
the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
when we did all the, when we did our character creation, we basically stacked our character around the knowledge that the Adoring Fan was going to, join us. Ooh, money, biosuppressant, need that. Spacesuit workstation, industrial workbench, is that the weapon thingy? Pharmaceutical lab, cooking station. Weapons workbench, here we go. I want to see... Can I take modified Grendel? If I... Oop. I can't change that, huh? Okay, that's a little annoying. I can't take this off, but that's actually perfectly fine because I can still take the rapid Grendel. Muzzle. I need muzzle mods 2 to install suppressor. Barrel. Short barrel, long barrel. What has this other one doing so much more damage then? Is the reflex sight? There is literally... I'm so confused. Compensator. Increase accuracy. Muzzle brake increases accuracy by the most. Actually, suppressor. Why does this deal so much more damage than the other thing? Stabilizing barrel. Laser sight, recon laser sight. Kinda meh. Yeah, I'm really annoyed and confused. Why? Hold on. Starfield, why do the same guns have different stats? Weapons have fits very... Oh, it's because it's modified. So the modified deals more to... What? So wait. Yeah, okay, that's really sad. Change the skin? Huh. Receiver, fully automatic, burst fire, semi-auto. Oh! That's what it is! Semi-auto! So that puts it... So that'll greatly drop its fire rate to 75. But it still will be... But that's still ridiculously fast. Like, that's faster than my suppressed side star. Or the Eon that we were using. As a matter of fact, that's as fast, basically, as the cutter. So that's what it is. Okay, so I need to make this thing semi-automatic. I mean, I may as well put... What does a tech barrel do? A tech barrel... makes this thing incredibly accurate. And gives it really good range. Why can I not make... Oh, I need barrel mods too. Okay. I will hold off for now. That Grendel might just be potentially an end game thing with the right... Well, it might be good until like mid to late game, if we can modify it well enough. So what does the industrial workbench allow us to do? It allows us to create basic manufactured components which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapons. Raw resources used for manufactured components can be acquired from planets and moons by starting an outpost and setting up resource extractors. More advanced manufactured components can be created from fabricators at an outpost. Well, we need zero wire for a research project. I don't remember which one. But that's good. Okay, that's good to know. Spacesuit workbench. Oops. Ballistic shielding. We need spacesuit mods. I could install ballistic. Well, I need cosmetic. Which I also need for research. Explosive shielding. Sensor array. What does that do? Increases the range for enemy detection on the compass. Reduces damage from explosions. Heavy shielding increases all damage resistance. Sounds incredibly useful. And gravitic composites reduces detection from enemies. What do you get? Heavy shielding. Exoservos, so we can increase our melee damage or overall defense. Reduces oxygen cost for sprinting. Sounds really nice. Okay, electromagnetic. I think I would go with energy shielding just because it brings my weakest point up. What does the skip pad do? Skip Boost pack with low duration, high intensity output, sacrificing boost height for mobility. Increased power output, ideal for navigating high gravity environments. No boost pack. Entry level basic boost pack. Balance boost pack. The balance power output. Okay, so that's like a... So this is like a move around really fast boost pack. This moves A, recharges slowly generate health outside of combat. Increases... actually... Oh, this is meant to be like a get-around thing, boost pack, so... Yeah, oxygen reserve wouldn't be too bad. I'm just looking at what I could potentially do. Internal. Hair trigger. High powered. Yeah, I think if I did anything, it would be high powered. Armor piercing, for sure. Laser. It's not really worth it to add a laser. Oh, actually, I can totally just do that. I was gonna say, it's not really worth it to add a laser sight. Cutter. Oh, I can't change anything on the cutter. Recon laser sight. Marksman is when aiming and greatly increases accuracy. Optic reflex scope. It's actually good to have a reflex sight on that because it's more of like an assault rifle. Specialized lenses vastly increase accuracy. Increases damage, headshot damage, and range. Stealth lasers reduces visibility and acoustic intensity of lasers. That actually might be pretty good to get as well. So I have a suppressed laser weapon, essentially. Internal bullet hose. We can boost our rate of fire, accuracy, and range. Which seems like the best thing. We can change this to armor-piercing rounds. Alright, yeah. Alright, I'm understanding a lot more. For right now, I want to go back to my room, which... Oh. Oh no.
Time to go?
She got in the way and... Oh. She got in the way and the game did not like that. So my room is here, right? Should be it. Yep, here we go. Alright. I am going to deposit these two. also the modified Eon. Actually, hold on. Let's take the modified Eon. Here. Take this. You will need it.
If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to.
Inventory. Weapons. Modified Eon. It's a good weapon.
Talk to you later.
Well, good for early game anyway. Can I not? Oh my gosh. Unknown. Ah, the frontiers, there we go.
Zeroing in on anything useful?
Yeah, there's something 1,500 meters away. But I guess we'll worry about it later. Oh. Not where I expected to end up, but sure, let's go. We should be okay to leave. Assuming the game doesn't crash because it's installed on a hard drive rather than an SSD. Okay, they want us to go to the Sol system. But before we do that, we do have some more... Check out my ship's inventory. Oh, I forgot to speak with Kelton again. You know what? Let's go do that real quick. Yeah, Jemison. My crew is gonna hate me for this. We took off, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to go do something. Hold on, we had to go back down. Video game, please. Kelton, my friend, where are you? He is somewhere around here. I was gonna say I'm stopped, so I stopped to let the game catch up. Ah, there he is over there.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need.
Always here
You have
to help.
no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
How do you know what's going on here?
I don't. Not for sure. It's all a theory, certainly, but it is completely supported by the data and observation, like all good science. It's the best we have to go on right now.
What do you mean by they're listening?
It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news.
Define bad news.
We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it will become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself and some nearby portion of the city to destruction. Now, as of yet, there has been no response, Clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City.
Weird choice for a peace offering.
Certainly wouldn't have been my first suggestion. Something about the common roots of humanity or some such. Politicians and their metaphors. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years.
So that's a dead end, pardon the pun.
Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
I'll be back with it as soon as I can.
I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kessler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause.
I may need
Right,
you to
off you go.
mail that data
We don't have any time to waste.
to her. Late bloomer. Alright.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
To the frontier! Alright, now we can finally start our space adventures, I guess. Although with that said, we also have to do all these little tutorial things, like setting up posts, or outposts rather.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Yep.
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
Well, space is an empty void, therefore there should not be any noise in space, because the way noise works is that it basically sound waves bounce off of particles in the atmosphere, and that's what causes sound. And because there's no atmosphere in space, that means that there is nothing for the sound waves to bounce off of. Back to system. Missions. I guess the first thing we can do is travel to the den? Where is the den at? Level 5. Sol system. You know what? It's a level 5. 45! Level 20! Level 15, that's much more doable. Level 55. How many? Oh my gosh. Back to the grind. Where's the volley system? That's wolf. Can I go further out? I cannot. You know, I have a better idea. Why don't I just click this one? Hang on, Bondar, Grissom, ship. Star Station, Voss, Gagarin. Oh, they want me to go to the Cheyenne system, which is level 1? I have to jump to Olympus first, which is level 10. I think. But I think I could just jump from one system into the next one. However, I guess just to do things in a little bit of a more logical order, we'll just go with the late neighborhood first for now. So we need to go to the Sol system.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Ah, why is the lag?
Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Sweet. We can now get boost pack training. doubles previous bonuses? Ooh. Alright, I'm definitely gonna want to get... more of these. I have to crap mods to upgrade them. That's a little bit annoying. It's fine though. What happened? What the hell? How do can I scan those guys? Alright. There's Jupiter, Venus. Ah, here we go. Earth. Nope, Mercury. Earth. What? Wait, what happened to Earth? What? Scan available. Temperature cold. Water safe. Fauna and flora is none. Thin CO2. What happened to Earth? Obviously, CO2, obviously atmospheric destabilization somehow. But why and how? Scan unavailable. Are you serious? Fine, I'll scan Mars. There is lead. There are 2 fracking stations. Pluto. How does Pluto have stuff? Deserted relay. How does Pluto have stuff? I should more correctly ask. I guess for now we'll just continue with the main mission at Psychondia? The pilot is fueling with lateral thrusters and allows you to pilot more advanced ships. Well, it sounds like I'm gonna need to get to invest in the piloting skill. I sincerely hope we're wearing our spacesuits on Mars. Well, I pressed the E button, but it doesn't appear that anything has happened. What? Oh, I have to hold it. Right. I forgot it's silly like that. Okay, looks like we are going to be wearing our spacesuit.
I'm in the mood for a mocha macchiato. How about you?
I don't think I've ever actually had a mocha coffee before now. I don't care if this lady has religious beliefs or not.
Sido.
Alright.
Goodbye.
She started to say something about Sidonia, but
Greetings, Captain.
I have no idea. Wait, did I take falling damage from... Oh my gosh.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Bunch of control consoles. Yeah, we'll keep the Grendel out. It's my strongest weapon.
Multiple legions in the grab drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
Ooh!
5 figures?
That's a lot.
5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
Holy lag. Game, please.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Yeah. That does explain a lot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off to install the SSD. Because this is ridiculous. Oh, for the love of...
Keep on the straight and narrow, and there won't be anything to worry about. Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me.
There are a lot of crime in Sidonia?
Not if I've got anything to say about it. For real, though. I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working, or if it's because of the military presence, but crime's pretty low. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts and stuff, but Sidonia ain't exactly a hotbed of crime. We're not Neon.
Alright. Booth. Just Booth? Is that a nickname or something?
As much as someone's last name is a nickname. friends, acquaintances, and other locals call me Booth. You can call me Sergeant Booth.
Huh.
Stay
Alright.
out of trouble.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Commander Vincent Woodard.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask.
We're Red Devils.
Only the finest bunch of soldiers to ever grace the UC with their service. Of course, I may be biased as a Red Devil myself, and head of the program. Well, former, I should say. Program's been defunct since the armistice that ended the colony wars. It put a stop to any and all Xeno warfare. I fought to keep them operational here, but the top brass concluded that without their unique alien bioweapon training, there was no need for a separate elite soldier program.
So you did serve.
Still do, technically. I'm a naval commander, but they've got me here pushing pencils ever since the Red Devils disbanded. I pull double duty, aiding in recruitment and serving as the Sidonia Security Chief, representing the UC. If you ask me, though, nothing's been the same since the Red Devils' glory days.
You ever think about starting up the Red Devils again?
All the goddamn time. It's been about 20 years, but every time a new recruit crosses my desk, I size them up and wonder if they have what it takes to be a Red Devil. I'd give my left thumb to recruit fresh devils again, but it'd take nothing short of a miracle to convince the top brass to reinstate the program.
What can you tell me about this city?
It's small, it's dusty, it's old, but it's home. It may not be anything fancy, but I couldn't dream of living anywhere else. Bye for now.
Alright, later. Do you have anything I can steal? Hang on. I have to appease my kleptomaniac friend. You do have 800 credits I can steal. Honestly, he does not have money on him. Actually, that's neat that I can stand up and cancel out of the pit pocket.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Well, I will cry to you about breaking my audio. How dare you?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've
Also, I am a minor.
How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend them.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up in court.
Ain't you brave? Coming to see a
Sorry,
bona fide track.
but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here.
Speak with Trevor.
Screw this.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the
you were
universe.
counting on that
You'd think
Sidonia
someone would have
cousin,
invented a way
We'll
to
find
keep
something
rocks
else.
out of boots.
That's fair. Where
I
did
used to think I was Vanguard material.
Suspected minor? Security chief.
Hello.
Missile weapons specialist, fusion systems specialist, citizen.
Good to see you.
Mars is ripe with resources, which means there's always going to be plenty of work.
Mining takes all types. Young.
What the fuck? I mean, oh, I guess that's what they were announcing. Part of a detonation. Okay. Outpost security chief. Subsurface bounty clearance mission board.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Trade authority.
These invoices aren't going to review themselves.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trade Authority. Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
What's the strangest thing you've seen come through here?
Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right?
I'm looking to make a trade, I guess.
That's what we do here.
What weapons you got? Coachman, combat knife, cutter, Eon Equinox, modified arc welder. Ooh. So I'm wondering about this. What I'm wondering is, if this is like an upgraded version of the cutter. Mag is infinite rounds 60. I'm gonna assume not. That said, Scouts Equinox, small battery. What benefit does a small battery have, I wonder? It seems like it's probably lower. Let's compare it to a regular. Lower mag size. But weighs less as a result. Also, well, no, that's probably the laser sight. I was gonna say also probably upgraded, not upgraded, I was gonna say it probably, deals, or probably also increases accuracy, but I don't think it would. this would be a little more ideal for like a sniper rifle variant, but I'm not worried about that. Because right now, this thing just seems like... It seems like a nerfed version of the regular Equinox. Because even though it weighs a little bit less, guess what? You still have to... You have to reload way more often. That said, I think I will purchase this arc welder just so I have it so we can see how it works.
Come back anytime.
Alright, now we should have a weapon. I mean, I can just put this on 6, whatever.
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is
Alright, well. They're about to... Alright, so I need to speak with Trevor and offer to help the other guy.
Find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here.
He also has the eye thing.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
What's with the sounds in that detonation announcement I heard?
Oh, that! Nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. You probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
I'm more concerned that particle detonations are happening around me all the time. Like fracking with subterranean particle detonations? What's that?
Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Well, I'm even more concerned that particle detonations are happening around me all the time.
Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs and you'll be fine.
How does the mining operation here on Mars?
Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
You the boss around here?
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
Alright, well, I'm gonna need a second here because my audio broke mid-conversation. Oh, there we go. Also, my GPU sounds like a jet engine. I assume mining work for Argus. I was hoping you'd have work, but it doesn't sound like it.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah. Unfortunately, all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Oh, that's right. Oh, no worries at all. Oh, I'd love to help. Anything to help your team.
I love the enthusiasm. Now do yourself a favor and get to know some of the miners. It'll remind you what you're doing this for. Anyway, I'm getting off track. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
You need me to get equipment for you. Tell me the plan.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Sounds easy
When you've
enough.
got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
MAST would like to join Sidonia in celebrating over 275 years of living on
Gather iron. Well, we have a lot of that in our ship. Can I just transport it from my ship to the bin? Where's the stairs back up? Hold on. Ugh, I had to go all the way back to my ship and bring it in myself, I bet. Wait, what? Oh, that's... Oops. Oops. Hold on. I keep pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh, hold on. He said he needed it done off the books.
It's not easy living in Sidonia.
I was gonna say, I guess, I thought that meant...
Hey.
Hang on. Let me go back to my ship first. Can I see my ship from here? I unfortunately cannot.
UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep a
reminder that
holster at
throwing
all
litter off
times.
the balconies is prohibited. Please use an authorized waste receptacle.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Will do. Alright, so I do have to actually leave this area. the lag has started again. It's all because I started sprinting, man. Oh dear.
Need some work done?
Okay. We'll just board for now, because I think we need... I think we have to be on the ship, like, fully to access our cargo bay. We should have some iron, though.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
Cargo hold. Iron. There we go. Alright, we're over encumbered, but that is to be expected.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you...
Oh, are we not over encumbered? I thought we were at 170 out of... Oh, no, we're not. Nice. Dude, it takes so little oxygen to run around. Look at this. That's amazing. See, this is exactly why I'm like, yeah, I may just have to take tomorrow to install the SSD. Because this is rough.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
I should really wait till the weekend to do it, though. Ah, great. Now there's no audio at all. Oh. I didn't expect Moongrav. Hello? Well, hitting the enter button slightly fixed it.
Okay. I can see you're serious about helping me.
Dropped off the ore as requested.
Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
I know we're industrialists. I know my way around companies like Deimos. This job's a little different, but I'm not worried.
Got that industrial corp know-how, do you? Then, you know how this is all gonna go down. Go to the Deimos office in orbit, apply for the job, answer some questions about kissing the boss's ass. It's mostly BS, but it's gotta be done. Doesn't matter what you say, as long as you don't say anything too bonkers. We'll talk about how to secure the job after you get that application squared away.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
Only employees of Deimos Staryard's mining division are authorized to mine resources in and around Sidonia.
I think that means I have to go to off-world.
Any unauthorized mining to Sidonian security.
Guess who owes me drinks for the rest of the month?
Congratulations.
Ah, didn't think we had any new miners on account of the positions being full up.
Well, you're right. Oh, I am a miner, just... I'm not here. Don't worry, I'm not here to take your
Oh,
job.
I wasn't worried. Concerned, maybe. Because we haven't had any positions open for a while. And some friends of mine were turned away recently. I just want to make sure nothing funny was going on. Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars.
What? You'd mentioned some... Okay, hold on. First off, got any good mining tips?
Very funny. Who sent you to ask? Was it Rivka? No, she seems to know what she's doing. I bet it was Hank, wasn't it? He always acts like he's top dog, but we all know he couldn't mine his way out of a wet paper bag.
No one sent me, I was just asking. Miner to miner.
Yes. I remember that about you. You must work for a rival company. Well, if you think I'm going to divulge trade secrets, you got another thing coming. No, don't worry. I won't report you to management. We've all been there. But I'm not going to help you either. I like this job. I don't have any intention of losing it over something like this.
Have you been here in Sidonia for long?
This is only my second contract, so I think I've been here for, 4 years now. It's great. I love it here. I'm working on getting those red eyes that are all the rage these days, you know. You'll hear a lot of these other chumps complaining about Sidonia. They say it's boring or dangerous or whatever. Look, I come from an ice planet. These people have no idea what they're talking about. Sidonia is practically paradise compared to where I grew up.
Red eyes. Why would you want your eyes to turn your eyes red?
I mean, who wouldn't want cool blood red eyes? It's kind of a badge of honor thing around here. People know you're hot stuff when you got red eyes. Also, it freaks people who don't know about them. Except for little kids. They always seem to think it's awesome. Either way, it makes for fun social gatherings.
So you program Gnome?
Yeah. Gnome's been down here forever. He's also been broken forever. Can't actually walk or do work, and we don't have it in the budget to fix him. No one's had the heart to junk him. But when I started, I gave him new purpose. I programmed him to tell us local news and announcements. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. It proved to be popular, so I did what any aspiring comedian would do and gave him a bunch of stupid jokes to tell.
What?
People
Why?
love it.
What? What
Or
kind of
at
spelling
least
was
that's
that for
what they say.
comedian? I'm sorry. I saw the spelling of comedian and that. What? Why was it C-O? Why was it like D-I-E-N-N-E instead of D-I-A-N. I feel like that was a I would say that was a...
Are you just going to stand
I
there?
would say that was a typo, but I think maybe a I think that was a translation error, basically, where they used the wrong word, or the wrong language. You mentioned something about the heart of Mars. I'd like to know more.
Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you? Word is there's a cave out in the Martian waste with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared.
Sounds kind of far-fetched, but why is it called the Heart of Mars?
Because in Roman mythology, Mars was the god of war. His heart is cold, but tough like titanium. One of the miners started calling it that long ago, and the name stuck. Seems fitting enough.
Why haven't you tried to claim the Heart of Mars?
Fair question. I'm not really the adventurous type, to be honest. And frankly, I don't need the money. So, I don't really feel the need to involve myself with the prospect of a potentially deadly cursed chunk of titanium.
It sounds far-fetched, but cursed ore, you on my leg?
But, no. I mean, maybe the cursed part isn't real, but who am I to say? Look, I told you what I know. You can either choose to believe me or not. All I can say is that if you manage to find it and avoid the curse, you'll be a legend around here.
It sounds far-fetched, but I'm willing to check it out.
No cursed rocks and all. I don't know for sure if it's really cursed, but it's probably still dangerous out there, so be careful. I'll give you location of the cave. Good luck.
That is all I can say.
Prepare for today's final subterranean particle detonation. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable...
Hello, stranger. I am Noah. What can I do for you?
Oh, you've seen better days. What happened to
I
you?
was activated 17 years ago. I malfunctioned and have been in disrepair and unable to move for over 9 years. It's not too costly, and I am well past my warranty expiration now. My primary function is that of an automated personal assistant. It was chosen over deactivation.
I don't even know what you can do
I can
for
make
me.
general announcements and relay messages from one registered miner to another. And I can report about local news. All news and information has been supplied by employees of Deimos's mining operations. I also have been programmed with a limited selection of jokes, but I have been told to warn you, they are not good.
What's happening in the news?
No doom with this quake. A helpful reminder that subterranean particle fracking has resumed after its recent hiatus. Residents and workers alike are encouraged to heed the warning announcements and brace themselves for any turbulence when the blasts go off. Thankfully, you can rest easy knowing that detonations no longer occur at all hours of the night. Feel free to toss your alarm clocks, however, because they resume bright and early every morning. I am registering that you are leaving. Goodbye.
Normal activity for the remainder of the day.
Hold on. My audio literally just broke as we were hearing things. Where's my mouse? There it is. Right there. Alright, back into the game. There we go.
Tomorrow morning.
Main level. Yeah, okay, that's taking me out of here. Oh.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Currently, nothing. Looks like I have to leave for the heart of Mars as well.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep it.
Hold on. If I map, offer to help Mitch Benjamin. Oh, the heart of Mars is over there. Jeez. Game, please.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
I'm good. I'm only hurt because we leveled up, and for some reason, when we leveled up, we did not... Like, we gained overall health, but it didn't heal us back to full health. Which I feel is a significant, is a pretty sizable oversight.
So I'm confused. If there's no God,
You just said-
what do you think happens when we
If
die?
you need a quiet spot to think, the community center is a good place.
What brings you to the community center?
I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I lived a pretty quiet life to start. But the quieter things got, the more noise I made. Got into trouble, did the whole teenage rebellion tour, that sort of thing. Dad used to say I was made reckless by boredom, but I think he deserves some of the credit.
Okay, well,
Have a
that's
good
all I can
one.
talk to you about. Also, do we have the exact same everything? Pretty much. I'm literally just like a male version of this character right now.
Is there or is there not an afterlife?
Mars isn't for everybody.
Horace and I may disagree on matters of faith, but we both try to do what we can to help those who feel lost without community.
Food or shelter, please send them my way. The Sanctum Universum will provide.
Howdy. A guard told me to come help you.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in?
I just dropped by because I heard you needed some help.
Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble.
What are these books about?
They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragon Star. And it's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, and dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragon Star.
That sounds awesome. Sure, I can do it for you.
Well, wow, you're the first person to actually agree to do it. Thanks. Well, like I said, I'll make it worth it to you. You won't regret it.
Dude, I would fucking, like, buy that series and read it.
Thought we had struck oil, but it turns out it was just another deep water deposit.
You can make a real good living working the mines here on Mars.
How to steal from these two. How to steal the poison Eon. Dish rag. There's a digipick in here? Alright, gonna quick save real quick. Yoink. I don't know if skin cream, if just a skin cream bottle counts as cosmetics. And that's really awkward. Starfield skin cream bottle. Uses. None of these explain whether a skin cream bottle. Alright, well, we're hidden. 159 credits. Nothing in this locker, strangely. Nothing worth looking at for, anyway. Thermos, some food. I suppose I could steal and eat the food, but... Ooh, if they are not paying attention... Why is this lady staring at me?
You just stole that.
What? You said you didn't mind theft. I can't believe the game broke my audio as a result of my kleptomania. Look, poison! Randomly deals poison damage and slows the target. What do you mean? And all I had to do was go sell it and buy it back.
It's only my first contract, but I've already hauled more ore than any of the old-timers could ever produce.
You ever hear this hard about this hard Mars thing Layla's been talking about?
What? No. She's never told me about it. Hold on. Is there some big thing everyone knows about that they're just keeping from me? Probably think I can't keep a secret. Fine. I don't want to have anything to do with their stupid Mars harp or whatever it is anyway.
What's your story?
My story? My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing. But really, I don't want to talk about myself.
What do you think of the mining work?
What? Standing around pointing a cutter at some rocks all day? It sucks, but it's easy, so whatever. Way better than my last job at Chunks, though.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Smell you later.
You really... Yeah, one of those,
I could use a break.
This is why we have the annoying fan, or adoring fan. I keep accidentally calling him the annoying fan because the game's description of him permanently increases tool grip damage by 2%, and I can just take this. Nice. Sushi. Instant oatmeal. But as I was saying, the description of him was an annoying adoring fan, so I keep getting his description, like, mixed up. I can't believe you just stole that, says the lady who says...
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual needs you may have.
Weapons workbench.
Can't wait to get shipped off to another base.
Vacuum tape. I don't...
They may have disbanded the Red Devils long ago, but we can still be an elite fighting force.
We'll be ready in case there's ever another call.
A modified coachman.
You can tough it out on Mars. Tough it out anywhere.
I can yoink.
This place reminds me of my UC Navy training barracks. Cold, cramped, and... offensive.
Just smell that dustiness.
So why can I not close this locker? Some bourbon.
Gotta be some better food around. Tired of rations.
Nice, we are... I went from hidden to detected instantly. Nice. Well, let's check the difference between my coachman and the modified coachman. Short barrel, reflex sight, tactical stock. Less range. Less accurate. Okay, so that's basically just a good thing to sell. Oops. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to turn my flashlight off. All things considered, should have done that before the theft. Oh my gosh. I picked up a toilet paper tube. this drop? I was trying to close the locker back. I need to start F5ing before searching any of these things. Just in case something accidentally... Just in case I accidentally steal something that I'm not trying to and get caught.
Please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper levels to the Sidonia Department of Public Works.
Okay, I guess I can't close this one? I have to look at this particular corner to close it for some reason. F5. There are weird sweet spots.
How's it going?
Great. Oh, you have a name. You don't seem like the other Marines.
What? Do you mean I'm not miserable like them? Guess not. Yeah, it might not be the most glamorous post and the work can be tough, but it sure beats the hell out of whatever I'd be doing back home. Writing papers, presentations, doing spreadsheets. Nah, that's not for me. I'm happy to be here, and I wish my family would understand that.
What made you want to be a Marine?
I'm not sure if I ever wanted to be a Marine per se. This is just where life took me. Growing up, all I ever wanted to do was leave New Atlantis and see the settled systems. Joining up with the Marines was the easiest way to do that. Best decision I've ever made.
How do you like being stationed on Sidonia?
I don't mind it too much. Things can be rough here. That's sort of why I like it. I'll admit, though, that I'd like to be stationed somewhere else someday. Not that I don't like it here, but I'd like to see what else is out there.
Your family is probably worried about you.
Yep. My family doesn't like that I joined up with the Marines, but nobody's more worried than my sister. I feel bad. Her birthday's actually coming up, but I'm not able to visit her. She's gonna be worrying about me on her birthday. Actually, maybe you can help me with that. Would you mind giving her her birthday presents the next time you're in New Atlantis?
Oh, what are the presents?
A bit nosy, are we? I'm just kidding. I'd like to know what I'm carrying with me as well. I'll pack some Sidonia souvenirs for her. Dumb things, like some dust and rocks and stuff. She likes those sorts of things.
Hey, I also like
wrote her a letter.
rocks.
I just wanted to know that I'm doing okay, and that she doesn't have to worry about me so much.
Sure, I can do that.
Awesome. You're making my life a whole lot easier right now. Thanks for doing this. And tell her I said happy birthday.
Logan's present. Deliver the presents to Logan Cullen.
Have a good one.
Will do. Well, we'll try. Yeah, that's a little sad that the modified coachman
Don't mess with Marines.
is not,
Worker robot coming through.
I wish there were more kids like me around. Grown-ups are always so grumpy. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad said not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored.
I don't know if that loophole works the way you think it works.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but trust me, I've thought about this lots, and it should be okay. Besides, now we're already talking, and it's too late not to. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Do you like living in Sidonia?
It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die. But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis.
Are lots of other kids your age to play with around here?
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring. Like, when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working.
There can't be much for kids to do around here.
I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
What's a space frog?
It's Space Frog from outer space. And he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great.
Does that actually help people?
My mom says it does. She says her work friends like my drawings because they make them smile. She says it's because there aren't many kids here, and lots of people miss having kids around. Or it reminds them of their families.
Are your parents okay with
Yeah,
this?
they've let me do it before. But they're working, so they can't help me do it, and they don't let me leave the condos without them. They say it's for my safety, but my friend Taya's mom sometimes lets him go out without her.
Sure, tell them about them.
You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy.
I just don't want
Here's
the
a
kids to
bunch
get in
of copies
trouble
of the
because of
Space
this.
Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
Stack of space. Post drawings. Well, there's a mining quarters over here. Well, this is the marine quarters. Where do I...
This is right where I belong. Wish my pen.
Are they like a throwable or miscellaneous? Stack of space frogs. Frog drawings. Cannot equip the item. Okay. Okay. Place the drawings. 1 of 6.
Please move to avoid injury.
One right there. Oh yeah, this is what I
There are many
wanted.
stories and films about demons, ghosts, and
Central hub.
Macedonia's not so bad. Honest work.
To the central hub. Sorry, my lips are slightly dry. So doing something that I shouldn't and kind of like licking the back of them. Oh lag, oh lag, oh lag.
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter.
I've already spoken to a tracker agent. One inside the bar area. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's up?
I know the Deimos employees here on Mars think saved this operation from being shut down countless times.
Leona Hawks.
Worker satisfaction has been trending upwards recently. Taking their psychological concerns into account is playing
Alright. Let's see. There's another spot over here. But first, my friend, we have business to attend to. Video game, please.
How's it going? Can I help you?
I'm here to make a trade. I like how we can just outright be like,
Sounds
how we
like
can
a
just
plan.
be like,
I can also take stuff off your hands too, if that's something you're interested in.
I like how we can just be like, oh, I hear you deal in illicit goods at times. I don't know if I should worry about how... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sell all of this stolen ammo and then just buy it back. Buy back. Sell. Weapons. This modified coachman that... Seriously, what's the point of this? Mass is 210, mass is 3. The only thing I can think of is... It's not much less accurate for a pretty good drop in weight. But I think I would rather just sell this and have the 400. Poison Eon, which I will promptly buy back. You can keep the modified coachman. I don't care about it that much. What kind of spacesuits you got? Rocker, ground crew, deep core. Helmets. Actually, ground crew wouldn't be bad for just overall resistances. Notes. Mineral survey. Plutonium. Abandoned dysprosium shipment. That's interesting. Inferno mine. What kind of weapons do you have right now? Same as before. Tell me anything about the Trade Authority?
No, I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I am to answer that. We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Free Stars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about free trade for all. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet, right? They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned, they're all right in my book.
I hear the Trade Authority. No, we're not even gonna bother with that one. We literally just sold him stolen stuff. What exactly do you do for the Trade Authority?
I'm in what you might call the Special Liaisons Department. When the TA needs to deal with, let's call them organizations that tend to fly below the radar, that's where I step in. I keep my own hours and the pay is good. So who the hell am I to complain?
Oh, neat.
Bye, love.
Later. Hold on.
Finally saved up.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. Long way down.
The governor is in currently. Hello. Do you have business with Governor Hurst?
I suppose I don't.
Well, points for honesty, I suppose. If you change your mind and need to speak with him, I'll tell you that his schedule is wide open at the moment. It'd be a good time to see him.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh, it's pointing to right here. Hello, Governor Hurst.
Sidonia's a great place to open up a business. We've really been booming lately, despite what the news media's been reporting. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
I was hoping to ask you some questions. I hit one and it didn't do anything. I'm so disappointed.
I can answer your general questions about Sidonia. Nothing venturing into politics. Sorry, but it's my strict policy that I only speak with select members of the press and major political donors who are serious about making changes for the future prosperity of Mars.
What are these donations for exactly?
Politics. You shouldn't be so surprised that money greases the wheels of the political machine. Even though I'm a UC-appointed official, I still need to rely on political donations to help me make decisions on how to allocate funds and resources to various lobbying parties. The money goes right back into the local economy, you see?
So you'll talk about political docket pits for a bribe.
We don't use that word around here. I do take donations, however.
You can trust me. I want to hear your take on Sidonian. I'm interested in the future of Mars. How much do I need to donate to talk about it with you?
If you have to ask, then I'm afraid you can't afford it.
You can trust me. I just want to hear your take on Sidonian politics.
I'm sorry, I can't. But if you have any other questions about Sidonia, I'm happy to answer them.
Can I persuade?
Otherwise, I should get back to what I was doing.
Let me persuade.
Standard protections from the media and anyone who would go to them. I'm sure you understand.
What is Sidonia known for?
You mean besides being the most important city of industry to our proliferation across the galaxy? Well, this is the home of Deimos Star Yards, which perfected grav drive technology and made honest-to-goodness space travel truly possible. And to this day, our mines and manufacturing are instrumental in delivering resources used throughout the United Colonies. We may not outshine fancier cities like New Atlantis on its surface, but without Sidonia, there would be no United Colonies.
What's there to do around here?
Sidonia is not much of a tourist destination, unless you're interested in humanity's first major colony outside of Earth. But if you're not here for work, and you're looking to kill some time, I'm told the Martian surface is great for hiking. Beautiful scenery, assuming you like shades of red. If you're looking to kick back after that and experience Martian nightlife, the Broken Spear is as good a local watering hole as any.
What was that noise? What's it like being governor of Mars?
Well, I've been appointed governor, going on 20 years now, I believe. Every day, I am passionate about serving the hard-working people of Mars. I look out for their interests, I support their prosperity, and in return, they help make the United Colonies a shining beacon of hope for humanity. If you ask me, there's nothing better than that.
Is there any work around here for someone like me?
Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. But Sidonia is a beacon of industry. There's plenty of work to go around. If you have mining experience, you may wish to check with whoever the current Deimos mining director is. Or maybe check with the Deimos Star Yard corporate office. If those aren't your speed, then there are a number of local businesses that are always looking for help.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer the credits. I'm going to quick save, offer the credits, then I'm going to see if I can pickpocket the credits back off of him.
Goodbye.
Alright, quick save.
You
Bam.
simply won't find a politician who works harder. That's cute, but not enough. If you're not sure how much, you probably can't afford it. And at this point, I'm not sure I'd accept it from you.
I like how it says, I didn't even have the option to offer more.
That's cute. Sorry, we have to cut this conversation short.
Alright.
The Sidonian people are great. They're hard workers and true UC patriots.
I'm assuming that key is just like to here
Just
or
passing
something.
through or here to stay?
Definitely just passing through, but I will
What's the word for that again?
be making a big
The tip of my tongue.
Alright, are you serious? just wants me to return to Renee. Alright, we're gonna turn this mission in, and then I'm gonna have to call it, because it's 4:15 a.m. currently. Well, 4:13 a.m., but by the time we get this turned in, it'll probably be like 4:15. Maybe even like 4:16 or 4:17. I'll probably on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll probably wait on installing the SSD until Tuesday or Wednesday, and just do that.
Just put the pictures up where you think lots of people are going to see them.
Hi Renee, finished posting the drawings all around Sidonia.
Hi, thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself. Friendly adult hobby is almost as good.
I know you're a kid, but normally people get paid for doing work. No, anything to help bring a smile to people's faces.
I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
We can now build royal coasters at our outposts, and we got 12 credits from it. Thank you. Well, I feel bad about taking the money for that. That was like... Alright. Do we have any other missions that don't require us to go off-world? Technically, we can do... Technically not Heart of Mars, I guess, but we do have to actually go back to our ship for that. Craft or modify an item. I didn't realize there was a constellation mission board. But I think we need to go to do this one. We shot 10 times while in combat, jeez. I thought that was in a different language at first. Like a Central European language, like German or Czech or something. Or Austrian, or whatever. A German derivative language, I should say. I guess I should say. Because I thought I saw something about, like, ich, and then ein, so ICH, and then a little bit later on EIN. Oh, this way, huh? That is Unfortunate for the guy, for the other guy, or for the one dude. Alright, we're at the bar as soon as
This
the
here is
game
the most
loads.
important work in the galaxy. We mine the resources that make spaceships possible.
Yes?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Game, please.
Hello.
Game, please. Game, please. Game, please.
Get a lot of new faces passing through here.
Let's look up,
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
heard about something called the Red Devils. Know anything about them?
Only that I didn't care much for them getting disbanded years ago. I don't care much for the rumors they're coming back someday.
Local rumors?
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust.
I guess I can respect that.
You don't guess. You know that. And you better know it if you want to keep drinking in my bar.
I'm looking for a Vanguard named Moara.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the Blackest Sea.
Space isn't kind to the lost. He's in trouble or worse.
Sounds about right, yeah. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Ooh! Your companion can speak on your behalf. What they say is written next to their name. You know what? Go for it, Sarah.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar?
Game's
I'll throw both of
self-esteem
you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
He could need help. You shouldn't put a price on that.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
I want you to imagine him out there, alone. And here you are holding out for cash.
I want him found. I do. Alright, I'll give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time I was here, Moara kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of...
Oh, great! Space sirens.
That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
What?
To go to Venus. Well, we finally get to go. Well, we were finally able to go off-world. Nah, I love the froggy. It does put a smile on my face. The kid was right. I'm glad we helped the kid. That was a good thing we did. We are playing a Red Space Redemption. Someday the game will load. I'm glad I didn't end off right there, because that would have been really awkward. This is a much better ending point. It's like, okay, now they want us to actually go off-world, where we can go do a whole bunch of other things. Hold on, my audio broke yet again. I heard it. You're about to hear it too. I'm stuck! Never mind, I'm just lagging. Because Bethesda does not believe in optimizing games for hard drives anymore, I guess. Estonia. Mars launch pad. Ooh. Some lead nearby. Unknown. Abandoned mines. Other unknown. Yeah, there's definitely a lot for us to explore here. Structure.
Scan any promising leads?
Structure. Abandoned mines. For some reason, I can see Sarah Morgan. Way far away. Alright.
Captain, greetings.
I think we're gonna call it here. And when we come back, tomorrow, we will do more. I mean, we'll continue with this. I'm hoping that it's entirely possible that these unknown structures have have various quests related to them that we have to unlock. But I don't know for sure. I'm hoping that that's the case. So it's not a thing of like, oh, we have to go out of our way 650 meters or almost 1,000 meters to investigate this structure, so that we do get, or so that we can like explore it, because we otherwise wouldn't be prompted to go there. But yeah, that's all for tonight. Good night. I'll see you all tomorrow.